Well, hello, MSSC. Welcome to music. Welcome to music. Welcome to music on YouTube. Welcome to music. Welcome to music. Welcome to music on YouTube. Hey, it's music time on YouTube. Hey, it's nice to see you. I hope you found us okay at our hero hideout. We also have a sweet classroom, Bitmoji. I'll link all of those below. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, you can watch it first and then decide to like and subscribe. But like and subscribe. I'll be coming at you every week. Boom. Also, cool things happening in music for MSSC. We've got Dance Fridays coming at you. Friday at 8:30 a.m. Wake up with a dance party. It's gonna be awesome. There's also cool things every day at 8:30, so don't miss it. We've got Hero Tuesday, we got Workout Wednesday, we got Therapy Thursday, and we got Dance Friday. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I'll also be seeing you in your win times. I've got 4th and 5th graders on Mondays. No, I don't. 4th and 5th graders on Tuesdays. I've got 2nd and 3rd graders on Wednesdays, and I've got kindergarten and 1st graders on Thursdays. So be looking for me in your win times. Ooh, 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 ooh. Today, we're going to talk about instruments. There's a whole bunch of instruments. Did you know that? An instrument could be anything that makes sounds, either by vibration or by hitting or shaking. So, for instance, I could have my hands be an instrument. I can hit them together. Gently, kindly, not real slaptastic, right? So that's an instrument by hitting. A ukulele, my trusty Nuna, a ukulele instrument is an instrument by vibration. You might say, no, Mrs. Gross, you hit the strings. A strum is not quite a hit. And actually, the strum just makes the string vibrate. Can you see it shaking? Sometimes you can see the string shaking. Do you see how it shakes? That is causing vibration, and that's what makes the sound. So an instrument is something that makes sound through vibration or hitting or shaking. So like a tambourine would be hitting and shaking together. I don't have one to show you. Darn. Or a maraca. Also don't have a maraca up here. But a maraca, you shake it and make sounds, right? So today we're going to talk about a really special instrument. Your voice. Oh yeah. Instrument of the voice. It's my favorite instrument. I went to college to study this instrument, to study voice. I went to the University of Alaska Fairbanks. I spent 5 years there studying the voice. I learned how to sing. I learned how to sing opera. Learned how to sing choral music. I learned how to sing jazz. I learned how to sing karaoke. Okay, that was just for fun. But really, I studied voice for 5 years. And then I came to Washington, to Central Washington University, go Wildcats, and I studied voice for 2 more years. I got my master's in voice. So it's pretty awesome. I love it. My second favorite is the ukulele, you might be able to tell, but voice is my first love. I love it. Now, the cool thing about your voice as an instrument is that it's actually vibrating. Can you tell? When you talk, can you tell you're vibrating? Not really, not always. But inside your body, in your neck, there's a part called your larynx. Your larynx. And some people call it your voice box. Your larynx is where your vocal folds are located. So if you press gently, don't hurt yourself, but if you push a little bit on your neck, you can feel the vibration. Not of your vocal cords, you can't actually feel your vocal cords, but you can feel the vibration inside your larynx, in your neck. It's in your trachea. That's what brings your air to your lungs, the trachea. Yeah, it's connected to your mouth, to your lungs. It brings your air in. And if you are talking, so everybody just say, hello, Mrs. Gross, you're the best person ever. Did you feel it vibrate while you said that? I did. Hello, Mrs. Gross, you're the best person ever. Yeah, I can feel it vibrate. That is your larynx. It's got your voice. It's got your vocal cords inside. Okay, so to demonstrate your vocal cords, I've got myself a rubber band. Now, your vocal cords, there are two of them, and they are connected together. They're attached to each other at one end and open at the other end, okay? So let's hold my rubber bands as if they were vocal cords. They are very little because they have to fit inside your neck, and most of your necks are pretty small. Mine's a little bigger than yours, but still, it's not like huge. It's not the size of a guitar, right? Anyway, so they're connected at one end and then not connected at the other, so they kind of make a V shape. See that? Now, when you sing, they move together and stretch or loosen, and then they vibrate against each other. So with a rubber band, it's not a perfect example of your vocal cords, right? Because the perfect example would be your vocal cords, but I can't show you that. I'm not gonna show you that. So, okay. So if you can hear my rubber bands, can you hear it? Now, if I stretch it really high, really far, and make the strings really tight, then it's a higher pitch. And if it's loose, did you hear that? Bum, 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 bum. Or if I stretch it, bum, 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 bum. Yeah, I can also show you with a bigger rubber band, maybe. Maybe that will work. Nope, that one didn't work. That one didn't work. Let's just keep trying. I got a whole thing of rubber bands. So this one's nice and high. Yeah. Ooh, it got higher. Stretch it, got higher. Just like that. Anyway, just like that, your vocal cords. When you sing low, low, your vocal cords are kind of short as they vibrate together. And then as you go higher, oh, then it gets higher and they get longer. Now remember, vocal cords vibrate together. They vibrate against each other. But a rubber band, I can't do that with a rubber band, right? It's not a perfect example. But I wanted to explain to you that the bigger the instrument, so the fatter the rubber band, or the bigger the instrument, the lower the sound. And as you stretch the rubber band or your voice, your vocal cords lengthen, they actually thin out. See how thin that is? See, this side is fat and low. This side is skinny and high. Do you see that? That's the same with instruments. The bigger the instrument, the lower the sound. And the tinier the instrument, the higher the sound. So I wanted to give you some examples. My, of course, favorite example, my uke. This is Luna. She's nice and high. But if I get a bigger string instrument, like a guitar, this is Mr. Gross's guitar. Thanks, Mr. Gross, for letting me use your guitar. Now, I'm going to be honest with you. Mr. Gross is better at the guitar than I am. So those are the only chords I know. But it's much lower than the ukulele. Yeah, right? Here's the ukulele. Oh dear. Nice and high. And here's the guitar. Whoa. Much lower. Like here, listen to the lowest string. Really low. And the lowest string on the ukulele. Yeah, much higher. It kind of hit each other, sorry. Ukulele. So much higher than the guitar. Here's another example. Another of my favorite instruments. Okay, you're right. I just love a lot of instruments. Here is the alto recorder. Perhaps you saw my random instruments with Mrs. Gross. Here's the alto recorder. Whoops, I made it squeak a little bit. Let me make sure my holes are covered. It should be much lower. Guess what I forgot? I forgot the hole on the back. Golly, Mrs. Gross. Okay, let me try again. Oh, there we go. So here's my alto recorder. If I hold up my sopranino recorder next to it, it's much smaller, right? Oh, it is much smaller than the alto recorder. So do you think it's going to be lower or higher than the alto? You're right, it's higher. Remember, the bigger the instrument, the lower the sound. And the smaller the instrument, the higher the sound. So here's my sopranino. Don't forget the hole in the back, Mrs. Gross. Don't forget it. I get my holes over my hands over the holes. Much higher. It's kind of like a high little whistle, a high little flute. And if I play that on the alto, whew, whew, shoving everything. Much lower. Yeah. So just like that, our voice can be low, and that means our vocal folds are short and thick, or they can be high, and that means our vocal folds are long and thin. So today, I would like to encourage you to try singing low sounds and high sounds. There's this one song that my dad always sang to me. Well, he sang it a little bit to me, and now my brother sings it to his children, and I really like it. It's called Have Patience, and it goes like this. Have patience. It's sung by like a big tortoise, so he's got a really low voice because he's a big animal. Have patience, have patience. Don't be in such a hurry when you get impatient. You only start to worry. Remember that you should be patient and think of all the times when others had to wait for you. So that's a really low song, or you could sing a really high song like, what's a really high song? My body lies over the ocean. My body lies over the sea. My body lies over the ocean. Oh, bring back my body to me. You can sing both high and low. Now, I have a question for you. Here's my question. Does it equal the bigger the instrument, the lower the sound, the smaller the instrument, the higher the sound? Does that equal people? So if the bigger the person, the lower the sound, the smaller the person, the higher sound? No, no, no. It's just your vocal folds that go with that thing. So the thicker the vocal cord, the thicker the vocal fold, the lower the sound. And the thinner the vocal fold, the higher sound. So remember, this one is thicker and bigger, so that means it's lower. And this one is thinner and higher, so that means it's the higher one. So it's just your vocal folds that follow that. It's not the size of the person. So it's not like, who's really tall? Shaquille O'Neal. He's huge, right? Yeah. Shaq? No, he doesn't necessarily have a big voice or a low voice just because his body is so big. And who's really short? I don't know. I don't know anybody really short. My sister, she's really short, but she doesn't have a super high voice just because she's short. It's about the vocal cords inside your body that make it high or low. Okay? So there you go. Also, I just want you to know that even though I can't see you, I really miss you. I hope you're having a really fun time. Don't forget to come to my Zoom Fridays at 8:30 a.m. for Dance Friday. Don't forget to see me on Win Time. I'll see you there at Win Time. 4 and 5, I'll see you on Tuesdays. 2 and 3, I'll see you on Wednesdays. And K and 1, I'll see you on Thursdays. Also, there's always a Zoom at 8:30 a.m. with a specialist. So we've got Mrs. Clayton and Mr. Mata and Mr. Lednum and Mr. Randleman and me at your 8:30 Zooms on the mornings. So don't forget to come to those. Try out your voice. Sing high, sing low, and comment below. Did it work? Could you do both? Could you find any other instruments that follow this example, that the bigger the instrument, the lower the sound, and the smaller the instrument, the higher the sound? Let me know. Comment below. Like and subscribe. I'll see you next time.